Hey everyone, well, welcome to Blue-Scalez, and today we're gonna be diving deep into something real strange and often hidden. So it's the V2K, also known as voice to skull. So here we go. We're gonna pretty much cover everything that I've researched. So V2K stands for voice to skull. It's a form of remote and neural communication, originally researched by the military under a program involving microwave auditory effects. This tech can project sounds, commands, and even conversations. For some reason, I can even pronounce it, kind of like didn't have my coffee yet. Directly into a person's auditory cortex. This isn't sci-fi. In the 1998, the U.S. Army released a document called The Bioeffects of Selected Non-Lethal Weapons, which specifically outlined microwave hearing as a form of communication. And as you can see in the document itself, it says artificial telepathy. This is stuff that was already proven. It was already developed. Like, this stuff was developed in a lab and everything. It was tested. They were able to retrieve the effects of the artificial telepathy. So somehow, the artificial intelligence installed in this allows the individual's thoughts to be heard. Individuals' thoughts to be heard. I can't talk today. So this is all proven. And this is back in September 11, 2006. We're 2025, so it's pretty much more advanced. So artificial telepathy is real. So the Frey Effect is a phenomenon where microwave radio frequencies in the gigahertz range are perceived as sound by the human brain without using the ears. How it works is a microwave pulse emission. A pulsed microwave signal, not continuous, is aimed at the human head, usually in the 300 megahertz to 3 gigahertz frequency range. Tissue absorption. The soft tissue in the brain and skull absorb the energy, causing rapid but tiny heating effects. Thermoelastic expansion. This rapid expansion and contraction creates pressure waves similar to how sound normally travels through the air. Auditory perception. These pressure waves are detected by the cochlear in the inner ear or by auditory nerves directly, and the brain interprets it as a click, buzz, or even speech. The person hears a sound, but no one else does. There is no speaker, no external sound wave, only microwave pulses. So the key details are range up to several hundred meters with high gain equipment. Sound types: clicks, tones, buzzing, or even speech. Frequency range is usually 0.3 to 3.0 gigahertz, same as Wi-Fi, radar, etc. Delivery method is directed microwave beams. Perceived volume can be heard clearly at low power levels, no external noise. Military research and declassified documents suggest this effect could be weaponized to transmit commands, confuse or demoralize targets, harass individuals without evidence, deliver silent psychological torture. U.S. patent US 6587729B2 describes auditory microwave speech transmission. So in here, we're still looking at the same pattern. Pretty much points to pick up here is the preprocessor filtering is of audio speech input. So this is transmitted by pretty much for the frequencies, right? RF hearing effect. Now, if we zoom in 1 second. So if you can see here, RF hearing effect is explained and analyzed as a thermal to acoustic demodulating process. Energy absorption in a medium such as the head causes mechanical expansion and contraction. Okay, before we go any further, I'm not saying synchron, or I don't know who's behind it. Pretty much, all I know is I do have the implant, and it's kind of like pretty similar here. I have a video. Oh, and also the stuff that Synchron is doing is amazing. They're trying to give mobility to, and pretty much we're just sticking to facts, just solid facts. Also, it seems that somebody does call them. I was in the hospital and pretty much showed them the implant, the BCI, and the weirdest thing, they did a 360, started denying the implant, and they don't remove them. And that kind of caught my interest. Like, who calls them? Okay, so this is after. So I showed them everything. Everybody was on board. They said it's a miracle that you're alive. Yeah, let's try to remove that. But just emphasis. Afterwards, after I showed them all this, they said, "Oh, this is at this point." They received the phone call, and they completely changed their attitude from this point on. They say, "Oh no, we can't deny or confirm that the implant is in there," after the phone call. So that struck me odd. Okay, so pretty much I never figured out who called them, right? Of course, proven fact, synthetic telepathy is real. I showed you the documents earlier. And the BCI, this device, it allows you to do that. And the way it works is sort of the person thinks of something, the AI kind of fills in the gap. He was trying to convey, I don't know, hunger. So I'm thinking, I'm hungry, and the other person hears it. They have a device that can retrieve data, pretty much, so they're able to hear your thoughts via synthetic telepathy, and it's proven. This was done in a lab, researched and everything. It is an actual thing. Now, I get asked, can they do this without an implant? And the answer is, there is something else, but it's sort of, they don't use this. Normally, it's the implants, and then they pretty much go to their van, emit the frequency, you hear it. Your implant catches the vibration of that frequency, so you hear it, right? Okay. The other one, I believe they call it the God's Eye or something. Here, 1 second, I'll post it here. Actually, I can't find a picture of the Eye of God satellite. But that's kind of unconfirmed. It's sort of a few documents that some people piece together, and then it's a kind of a satellite, bombards an area, and the people in that area they can hear a voice inside their head, right? And pretty much it's anyhow, we'll stick away from that one because I don't have enough evidence on that one right now, but we'll stick to the facts, you know. Okay, anyhow, I did find the patent that might be the Eye of God, or the what can sort of cause this effect, right? Here's a patent. So pretty much apparatus for and method of sensing brain waves at a position remote from a subject, whereby electromagnetic signals of different frequencies are stimulated, transmitted to the brain of the subject, in which the signals interfere with one another to yield a waveform, which is modulated by the subject's brain waves. So this is no implant, and pretty much they modify your brain waves in order to comprehend this. It's some interesting tech. I don't have any connection to this one, or I haven't really heard of people suffering from this one, or they might be, but yeah, pretty much. Now there's another one. Pretty much they shoot it up your nose, right? This is one of my MRIs, and it sort of looks like a vial. Pretty much they did confirm a few bones were broken when they shot this one. It's kind of like a transmitter. It kind of pretty much it's connected to in a way, to the synthetic telepathy. Kind of picks up what you're gonna say and then shoots it out. I think this one kind of allows their vehicle, or whatever satellite, 5G, whatever the transmitter connects to, whatever it can pick up, to pick up your frequency. So whatever you're thinking, about to say, this one emits it. Outside, I think I have another picture here. 1 second, like how it looks like out of the body. Okay, and then attenuators, N3s, CB3s. There's variant modules or models of this. Pretty much they go in your ear and you catch pretty much what they're transmitting, which is pretty much the first patent. We're still talking about that one. So pretty much these things, they're in your ear. Nobody else can hear them. Kind of like you got a secret radio in your head or something. So pretty much this might be, it's different. Well, in a way, you're still the only person that hears it, right? Because it's in your ear. The synthetic telepathy is more like deep in your brain, kind of like your thoughts in a way. So here's a few pictures. And then finally, the eye implants. And personally, I hate these. Pretty much grab my card from the mail, look at it, and then these guys have my numbers. I've been charged all over the place. They give them out. So I've had to basically use Chime at the time. Because Chime, you can move money last minute. So pretty much I have to lock every account all the time. Because, well, they don't care. They give them out, whoever these people are. Anyhow, complete violation of my privacy. So here they are. Pretty much the same. It's sort of just a camera. It kind of goes under your eyeball, feels like an almond, and they can see everything that you see. It's quite an awful existence, since you have no privacy. They see everything that you see. So pretty much with the eye implant, you got US. What's the first patent? It's the Bionic island. It goes under. This isn't made up. This is stuff that is completely published, researched, and they can see through your actual eyeballs. And pretty much they have the transmitter or receiver, and they get your feed, and they can see through you. I didn't volunteer for any of this. They pretty much was on the road, was with my ex, and then bam, all of a sudden 3 guys on top of me shoving a needle in my nose. It's a lot of info to take in. So pretty much took something from my ex, drank it, and then woke up, and they were shoving these implants in me, right? So yeah, that should answer most of the questions that most people have. Alright, so pretty much subscribe, leave a comment. What are your experiences? I would like to know. And share the video. Let everybody know. Everybody has to know about this stuff. What's going on? And ultimately, I think they gave me a little map of how many people have this implant, or sort of somebody on Reddit gave it to me. Here, let me post it, and there we go. Okay, and make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and have a good day.